I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could
Good
see
morning,
me.
everybody. I'm David Wood for Baguptv, and we are on our way. Oh, in fact, Merry Christmas! It's Christmas Eve today. Not got the kids; they're at the mum's for the night. So I'm seeing them on Christmas Day. Obviously, Boxing Day is our big day. So I thought there's going to be a nice little match on today at Fleet's Dam for the Christmas Eve match on the Saturday. So I don't know what it's going to be like. It's been -4 or 5, all sorts. But yesterday we had a little bit of rain and it weren't too cold. It was a few degrees anyway. And today, this morning, it's 4 degrees on the old car. And I've had a look at the weather. It says it's going to get up to about 8 and 9 degrees. So it might warm up a little bit and start moving the fish around. So hopefully, you never know today. But we'll just have to see what peg we get. I think there's about 25 on or something like that for the Christmas Eve match. Great turnouts at Fleets all year. So let's get there. I've just got the old cheeky McDonald's because I'm absolutely knackered of going around the shops, Christmas shopping. Oh, I couldn't think of bloody worse. But it's nice to get out today and just have a bit of relaxing time. So let's see where we get drawn. Hope for a flyer.
Loads of 5 over at Barnsley, aren't there?
29. Right, so we're on the peg. As you've seen, we've drawn peg 29. Now, I've had a bit of a nightmare. Forgot a lot of stuff this morning. Forgot my boots. Forgot my method feeder molds. Oh, here we go. We're on. Let me chuck out and I'll talk to you in a second. Right, chucked out. Right, so yeah, forgot my bombs, forgot my wellies, forgot my hooks and all sorts of stuff. So it's been a bit of a nightmare. So this lad down there, John, he's lent me a couple of bombs. I've just tied a few hooks up. Just tighten that up. But they said on Thursday someone fished this. It were a bit more frozen than it is. It's a bit frozen in that area, so we've had to move down the lake. But it said 2.5 pound one this section, so we'll see. So I've had a bit of a nightmare. I'm knackered last night because we had a Chinese last night, and I was like, oh, I'm going to do my tackle in a minute. I'm going to do my tackle, and I thought, never did it. Woke up this morning, chucked it all in car. We were watching Die Hard last night. Me and Jackson weren't. I were watching Die Hard, and then he come in at end and he's like, oh, this is very good, and I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't be watching this, but he fell asleep anyway, so he didn't watch that much of it. Yeah, so it's been a bit of a rush, and I've got Matt next door. Other side, I think I've got Dale. Alan Norris is here, and he's drawn a flyer. 53 he's drawn, Alan, so he'll be happy with that. He's straight across from me, in fact. So I've started on bomb and bread. I'm just going to have a chuck around the peg, see if I can find a few fish, and we'll go from there, really. If it don't, then see if I can catch on a method and chuck a method out. But I ain't seen any fish move. Yeah, so let's see if we can catch one. Right, we're in the first hour, and not had a sign yet. I've chucked the bomb and bread out a few different places. Not had anything, not even a liner. No one's caught anything yet, I don't think. And oh, maybe the lad next door might have a skimmer. Yeah, he has got a really small fish on. Yeah, it's rock hard. So that's the first fish I've seen. Lad next door's got a great little skimmer on. No one else has had anything, I don't think. A few people are on pole. That is it, really. Let me show you the side tray anyway. So we've got a few pellets to fire in, a few 8mm. I've got my bomb and my bread in this bit, just doing little things like that, putting them on an air rig. So, and then I've got my wafters, critical wafters. I've got a tin of meat if I fancy that. Yeah, just netting it now. Either a little skimmer or a little, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's a little skimmer. And then I've got my method feeder mix, which is just pellets and ground bait. I've got some extra pellets in there. I've got a few M&Ms left over. I've got a wagon wheel. I've got one of these drinks, Pepsi Max. I've got a bit of corn if I need it, a bottle of water. So that's it. The rods I'm using, I've got a Cortex 11 foot, which is, where is it? It's over there. Got a method feeder on. I've got an 11 foot one Cortex just in case I need to just get that extra boost out into the middle of the lake. but I don't really need it. I've got my XZ reactor core 10'9". I've got 2 of them, one with my method feeder on, which is a flatbed method feeder from Midder, and then one with a bob on. And that is it. Yeah, looks like it's going to be a rough day. And hopefully we'll catch a few. But it's getting colder and colder and colder. I thought it was supposed to warm up a little bit with sun, but it doesn't seem to be. Bit of a breeze on now, so you never know. Hopefully we'll start getting a few fish. Well, it's finally gone. After 2 hours, just hopefully we can get it in. Take it steady. What it is, small carp or maybe a skimmer. I think it's a small carp. Be old. It's a skimmer. Big enough. There we go. Big skimmer, isn't it? Well, that's a nice surprise. Whew. Warm me up a bit now. Warm you up on a winter's morning, that, innit? Same place. We'll see if we get another one. Hopefully. We'll get a carp next time. Well, saying that, if they're that big, them skimmers, I don't mind catching them all day. But you rarely get more than one or two here at Fleets. You don't get a run of them. There's that bit of fluff on me, it's driving me insane. But I've just started pinging a few pellets about 20 metres out, just to something to do really, and see if they do want a little bit of feed, and we'll have a chuck of it top later on that. But nice to see the tip go around, and hopefully we'll get a few more. Well, looks like someone's enjoying his sun on the top. I haven't seen him catch out yet though. But you see to the right of him, you can see Alan Norwish's van, and he's straight across from me. He's not had anything yet, but he's just started chucking to his right to the aerator. And I hope we don't go any further, because I'll be telling him off for chucking over my area, because he's miles away from it. Sneaky little bugger Alan, ain't he? Anyway, we're still on one bream. The tip hasn't moved yet again, and I'm searching my way around the aerator, and I've had a chuck to the right a little bit, but still nothing. So we're yeah, still nothing at the moment, but it's warming up quite nicely, and I don't think anyone else has had out. Lad next door's still got one skimmer, so we'll crack on and see if we can get a few more bites. But it's warming up lovely. Right, we've just had the tiniest of bites. Feels like a skimmer. Sun's in my eyes. Well, it could be one of them really little stocky things. But another bite I'll take, definitely. Play it gently, see if we can get it in the net. I mean, sun's straight in my bum, kiss her. I think it's one of them, another one of them skimmers, you know. No, skimmer, I think. It's another skimmer. Must be the only thing that's feeding today. There you go. Hard work. Where are them carp? Right, well. What time are we? 1 o'clock now. It's been ridiculously hard. No one's really caught anything I've seen. Les Bray's had one. Dave, can't remember his second name, over there's had one. Alan's still not had a bite. He looks like he's absolutely freezing over there. I don't think the sun's getting to him. It looks freezing on that side. But the sun's in my blooming face, but at least it's a little bit warm. I haven't put my coat on yet. Laddo next door's got 2 skimmers. I've got 2 skimmers now. Matt, other side of me, ain't had a bite yet. And that's all I've heard. So we're doing alright, I suppose. Just Don't know where these carp are going to come from, because we just don't seem to be getting any bites at all. But I've got for a snack, bit of a snack here. Look at that. Wagon wheel with jam and all. That's my snack. I'm just going to get me a can of pop-up and all pellets on top. But I've had a chuck around with method feeder, and I've chucked to the aerator, and then I've chucked round it. I've had a chuck to the right, I've had a chuck to the left, I've come short, I've come long. Hey, up tip's gone there. Would you believe it? So much walking up, hasn't it? This feels like a better fish as well. So, hopefully I'll get this one in as well. That'll put me on 3. I just don't think any carp are feeding. It feels like another skimmer. But it's... I don't know if that sun's just warmed them up a bit and just started to feed or what. Hopefully. It looked like another skimmer bite. So, I'm just about to have my wagon wheel then as well. I'd rather see if I can get this in. My wagon wheel at the minute. Yeah, it's definitely another skimmer. But like I said, if you keep catching them, I don't mind at all. But yeah, very hard. Not many people's catching anything. So, crucial that I get this in. Just concentrate on why I get this in, hopefully. Definitely a skimmer. Another skimmer. You don't seem to catch them twice either. Look at that. Not often you get them like that here. You might get one. You don't seem to get 2 or 3. All welcome today. As you can tell, we're in the middle of Barnsley, so there's all sorts going off. Well, like football match on, isn't it? Oh, it's Christmas Eve, so there ain't going to be a football match on. It's not normally Boxing Day, isn't it? I'm sure there'll be a Boxing Day match. Barnsley playing someone. Just casting in front of that area now. So, 3 skimmers. That's not too bad. Leave that alone now. I'll just still pinging an odd pellet out, even though it is freezing. But 3 there. Another 3. Feed them bloody seagulls and all. Right. So yeah, quite happy with that. I'm gonna have my wagon wheel now. Hopefully I'll get another bite as soon as I open my wagon wheel. But let me know in the comments what your favourite snack is when you go fishing. Jammy wagon wheel. Get it. Right, see you in a bit. Right, another fish. One of them skimmers again, I can feel it straight away as soon as it went. Oh no, I think it's come off. It has come off. Damn it. Oh dear. That we're in for about half an hour and all that. But skimmer lost. There seemed to be a bit of a snag there and it just got caught on it and then it just come out. So anyway, let's get it back in. Another skimmer. After that one that I'd lost, I thought I'd best concentrate, see if I can get it in. So that's 4 skimmers I've got. With a carp. Just to finish on. We're at 2 o'clock now, so let's crack on. Last hour and a half. It's getting a bit cooler now. Sun's going behind a cloud, so I might go get my coat on. Just hopefully in this last hour we can get a carp or so. That's what we need. Right, well, it's last hour time. Last half an hour. The sun's gone down and it's got really, really cold. As you can tell, I've got my jacket on. I've got 4 skimmers and pulled out of one. Not too sure how big it would have been. I've had one more indication on the tip, a really small little tap. Don't know if it was from a grebe or something, but that's the only indication I've had. So I've just seen as well that Alan Norris is chucking right tight to the aerator on the other side, so we must only be 5 metres apart, and he's just got a skimmer, I think. He's alright, and any Alan. He's seen me cast. He's not even allowed to cast there. He's miles apart, miles away from it. I don't know. I'll be having a word with him after the match, telling him couldn't be doing that, Alan boy. If this had been anyone else, it'd been a horrible person. It had gone over and smashed him, chucked him in water for being for chucking not in his for chucking in my peg. But I'll let him off. He hadn't had hope. So, but that's first fish he's had anyway. No one else has really caught much. I can't really tell. It's getting colder. Matt next door says he's had enough. He's half sitting in car, I think. But if I can get another one of them bream, it'll be nice. If not, then we'll see you at the weigh-in. Nothing else you can do. I think I'm going to just pack up a couple of little rods because it's getting colder and colder and colder. And if I get one, then I'll film it. If not, we'll see you at the weigh-in. So, see you in a bit. Well, 18 minutes passed and it's gone. That were in 18 minutes as well. At 3 o'clock I took that in. Another skimmer, I think. Let's see if we can get this in. Make it 5. No, there's not many fish caught. Few people packed in. It's cold now. That's probably a lot. Get this chucked out for 10 minutes now, and that'll probably be it, I reckon. Right, that's it. We'll see you at the weigh-in. Oh, right, well, that's the end of that one. I ended up weighing in £9.10 for 5 skimmers. I can shut that off now. And I thought I were there or thereabouts, and I were, but I've ended up coming third. So Dave Orley, I think he's called, he ended up catching another. He had 1 carp and a skimmer. And then in the last 5 minutes, he's ended up catching a £5 carp or something. Alan were next to him, and he says he chucked rod out. We're packing up, looked round at rod. Rod was slack. And he said he started whining and there were a carp on it. So he's ended up winning it with £12.10. Then Les Bray, I think he's called, tall lad. He drew M-peg on other side. And I really did fancy his peg, to be honest. He's ended up catching a couple of carp and a skimmer for £10.4, I think it was, something like that. And then I've had 5 skimmers, couldn't get a carp, and I've had £9.10, and I've come third. I've won all that bank. No one's caught anything to the right of me. Oh, Matt next door said he had a little perch. Dale next door, he had 4 skimmers. He weighed in £6.7, so he's ended up winning a section. And one section got drawn out. as a bingo because no one caught anything. So that got drawn out as bingo. And what did Nosher have? Nosher ended up catching 2 little skimmers for £1.10 or something he had. And so he's gone home crying in car, in van. He didn't even meet us at the end either for a Merry Christmas and see you next year. He's just gone. So I don't know who's being Mardy now, Alan. Eh? I don't know. Anyway, Christmas Eve match, it were nice just to get out. And sometimes you need to get out. I'm fed up of blooming doing cards and presents and all this. I've wrapped all the presents. I've sorted everything out. Bought all the stuff. So I thought, you know what? The kids are with their mother. Well, no point me sat at home, is it? I don't need watching Die Hard 1, 2, 3, 4. Die Hard with a Vengeance. Die Hard with a Dave from Die Hard. So, yeah. Thought, might as well get on the match. And it's been a great match. I've ended up having 5 skimmers. 6 pull rounds, losing 1. So really, did that cat cost me winning the match? Probably. And then someone got a lucky carp later on. So it's all little margins, isn't it? But I were quite happy that the tip had gone round, and they were quite big skimmers as well. So I can't grumble, can I? So yeah, decent do. Just want to say thanks to Matt for running the match, and Andy Morgan, he weren't there today, but he does a great job there running the matches. And thanks to Alan at Fleet Stamp, Alan Hansen, who owns the venue. Thanks for letting us do the matches on there, and it's been a great year on there. Done really well myself, and it's been great matches on there. At least 30 to 35 anglers going, and the attendance has just been fantastic this year at Fleets, and great set of lads, and everyone looks after each other and has a good laugh, and that's what it's about, innit? So when you get in 30, 35, 40 people on a open match, it's a really good do. So yeah, well done, Alan. It's been fantastic this year at Fleets, and more to continue. We have got a Christmas competition up at the moment. If you've not seen it, have a look at the video. You can win the Quartex feeder butt rest and the Quartex feeder rod rest. The competition's up, but there's been a few scammers around saying click on this and you'll win 100 quid and all sorts of stuff. So if you do comment on it, just I've reported them and blocked them and everything like that. Just be aware that I would not say text this number for a chance to win 100 quid and all this stuff and give you your card details. I would not do that. So if you see anything like that, just please report it on YouTube or Facebook. I think it's been on both YouTube and Facebook on my post. So there's some twats about, isn't there, doing fake accounts to try and get money off people. It's just ridiculous, and it pisses me off, really. But what can I do? I just report it and just let people know. So if you have seen it, just report it for us, and apologies if anybody has clicked on it. Just try not to click on anything like that. You know, I'd put up a genuine post like I've done to give away 2 products, so I wouldn't get you to sign into something and try and get your details and pay this and pay that. So just be aware anyway, scammers, please, and put a bit of a bad spin on the Christmas post and what have you. So apologies on that, but nothing to do with me. So let's not leave it on a bad note. Anyway, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody out there that's watched the videos this year. I've got a couple of Christmas videos up. One in the van with Andy Kinder, doing a in the chat van with me and Nosher. I know people love that, so check that one out. And then I've got a yearly review coming out on New Year's Eve, I think. That's just to sit down chatting about last year and how it went and everything like that. So got a couple of Christmas videos out, but hopefully this one will be out over the Christmas period as well. So if you have watching it, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and thanks for all the very kind messages that everybody sent me. It is much appreciated, and from my family to yours, hope you have a great Christmas and stay safe, everybody. Be nice to see you all in the new year. So that's it. I'm going to get my tackle away, get settled down now, probably watch Die Hard 2 tonight, And the Christmas films, aren't they? They are Christmas films. I don't know what people keep saying. They're not Christmas films, Die Hard. Yeah, they are. And then kids are coming later on tomorrow, so that'll be the start of my Christmas, where we can open as presents and have Christmas dinner. We'll be having Christmas dinner and what have you, so that'll be my start of the Christmas. Looking forward to that. And I'll probably give them a ring Christmas morning as well. So yes, massive thank you to everybody that's watched the video. Massive thank you to all the members. Hit the join button. Loads and loads of videos on the members only. We have recently been out as well in Match Fishing magazine and done a feature at Worsborough in the winter, and that will be out in January of the issue of Match Fishing magazine. So check that one out. We had an absolute epic day catching some big skimmers at Worsborough. Chucking long into the middle, 70 yards and catching skimmers, and it was great. No carp though, but we had a good net of skimmers, and that'll be out in the January issue, so keep an eye out for that. Yes, thank you for your support this year, and like I said, we'll see you in the new year. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and keep on bagging. See you soon.
Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own.
Guys, thanks for tuning in on the video. If you want to see more videos, hit this awesome playlist down here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and if you want to become a member, hit the join button. Thanks for watching the video, guys. We'll see you soon. Keep on bagging.